Hey Techno Studs, time to troubleshoot another issue. I've introduced another NAT issue into our network, so let's go through those troubleshooting steps. Just like my last video, I'm going to jump into my switch 1, and the first thing that we're going to do is ping 8.8.8.8. Surprise, or not really a surprise, we cannot ping this. So let's go ahead and figure out what the next thing that I'm going to do, which is ping. We're going to do that 10.240.2.1. Well, 2.1, so that's pinging router 2. That's pretty integral to all of this. I can see that I can ping that. I'm going to do a show IP route because that would be the next step that I would do. Same thing that I did in each one of my videos, troubleshooting videos so far. I can see that that default route is in there and pointing in the direction that it needs to point into. So now I'm going to jump onto router 2. I can ping 8.8.8.8 here, and I can see that I at least have some connectivity to this network, so no surprises there at all. Now I'm going to jump in and, we've experienced some issue with our NAT statements, so let's do a show run here and go down to our NAT statements and take a look. So I look at this and I see IP NAT inside, source list 1, interface FA00 overload. Well, that looks good. This is not the issue we're troubleshooting, so we know that that's not going to be really playing a factor into this. And then I look at my access list, and my access list looks okay as well. So here's another point in time you can think, okay, well, if these statements are correct, what could be wrong here? You could pause the video and think about it and think, what would we check next? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll up to my fast Ethernet 00 here and take a look at, and it says IP NAT inside. I also have an IP NAT inside on S010, and I have an IP NAT inside on S000. So they all are labeled as inside interfaces. We know that one of these needs to be an outside interface. And the one that needs to be the outside interface is the one that's connected to my home network, which is this one right here. So this should say IP NAT inside. What I'm going to do is, just to get it front and center, I'm going to do a show run interface FA00, and there it is right there. I can get into the global configuration mode, remove this IP NAT inside, so I'll highlight it here. Won't get the carriage return at the end there. I'll just do the IP NAT inside, hit enter. Oh, I do need to be into the interface, so FA00, and then we will do that again. So we'll do that, and then I'll paste that in there, but change that to outside, and then we'll hit enter. And now we can go back and do the ping here. And we are successful, so we fixed the issue. So we need to make sure that the IP NAT inside and IP NAT outsides are on the correct interfaces for this to work properly.